And there's many today, more than probably ever, and I'm discovering new ones every day. And this is one of them, and it's called 12 Steps in Dual Disorders, And the people that here that are psychologists, doctors, psychiatrists, or whatever they may be, or for a lot of us that are just in recovery, that this was really new to me. But the thing about it was what I found in reading the forward to it, and then I showed George. George read a little beyond. It was actually established in 1989. It's when people really were familiar with. Oh, and by the way, this book I borrowed it from Alcoholics Anonymous. It was in there. I found a guy's person's name on it. But anyway, I borrowed it. I'll take it back in a few minutes. But I'm going to order my own because I had no idea that there was anything like this went on. And it's really it talks about a dual diagnosis Anonymous. Have you ever heard that? Anybody? No, I hadn't either, so I thought it was very interesting. And
here's the first step.
Yeah.
We admitted we were powerless over our dual illness of chemical dependency and emotional or psychiatric illness that our lives had become unmanageable.
And going on with that, then this person that wrote this discovered his dual diagnosis, one from his psychiatrist and one, of course, in Alcoholics Anonymous, and instead of taking two different programs or two different people and doing it, he used one, and he believed so strongly in the 12 steps of Alcoholics Anonymous that he used the 12 steps as a guide, and so that was the beginning of it. Then they went on to form groups and people that gathered together and met, under this anonymous meeting. And I honestly, I haven't read the book. I just picked it up. I was intrigued by seeing it, and I will order one, and just to see what it's about. But every day there's a lesson in recovery, and I think every day somebody is bringing something new to the table. And one thing about that I am learning more than ever is that Alcoholics Anonymous in itself is non-professional. But every day it seems to me that professionals are coming more into the picture, especially when you talk about dual diagnosis. Now in the program of Alcoholics Anonymous, we just say, we don't know, anybody that has a problem and they go see their psychiatrist, good, you do that. We don't, we encourage it, but we don't, recommend it or anything. So if people have those problems, they go. We've never had any hands in it whatsoever because we're the non-professional sides of it, But these professionals now seem to be, to me, coming into the picture of, in counseling, psychiatry, a number of ways that people are doing this. So, and favor a group in town that it was new to me until about 4 years ago when I went to the first meeting or whatever. Their idea is to meet people where they are, and part of that is, of course, the MAT programs accepted in there. Honestly, methadone, Suboxone, all these programs are accepted there where they're not probably in an abstinence program, And so, are they right or wrong? I don't know. Only reason I'm saying this is I've had people that have said they've had such a hard struggles with methadone and with Suboxone, one way or another. But, and other things I've learned along the way too are this, and it talks about disorder, substance use disorder is that a person will continue to use no matter what the consequences, So can you stop everybody from using, and is that our objective, to stop them from using, or do we just give them something that's maybe legal, on somewhat legal basis, and what they call a harm reduction, well, so we know that, so do this instead of that, and we can't keep you from doing this. If you need that, you need it, I can't judge what a person needs to feel normal or right, so, what I'm saying is, what I think Favor does is open the doors for people for all forms of recovery, and that's what they call it, all recovery meetings. Wherever you are, they meet you there, and everyone there is accepted. And programs of AA, NA, and all that, of course, abstinence is the only way, this is what I found out about that. A lot of people never even knew about Favor, and myself, now that it's around, I agree more with what they're doing, and especially the part about now Traxon, especially, maybe, I don't know, but, and the MAT program, that they're doing there, that seems to work for a lot of people, so every day, like I say, it's discovering recovery or lessons in recovery. I learn something new every day, and so I just thought